to the rat house, baby, where the truth ain't quiet, and neither are you. Where the chat rats crew slide in, pull up a seat, crime talk, cold facts, and a jazzy backbeat. We got stories to tell, got some justice to serve, so pour up that coffee or something with a swerve. There's Rat Daddy leading 6'5", a cool Toys the queen with the sharpest of tools. Dean's cracking jokes, Mary B's got the tea, and Lawleen lays the law down, real boss energy. MJ's got the fire, Gingy's taking names, Cassie's dropping Angel Baby's in the game. The clerk's keeping order, Misty's watching close. Pinky promises, keeps receipts, and she does the most. We're the chat rats, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Snap, snap. Cherry lights it up. Cherry lights it up, neon glow behind her head. Tombstones drops the facts that awake the dead. Connor's taking notes, Janine's on the clock. Hetty the paralegal keeps the court on lock. Sweet woman, sweet, but she'll sting if you like. Calypso keeps it cool, got that island vibe. Prince Lover's in purple, that Texas pride glowing. Sherry's laughing loud while the facts keep flowing. Bum, 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 bum. OG coming through, crazy-eyed cheese, oh you better believe. Robo-rat clicks, sparks, gears in his head, breaking the code till the lies drop dead. Jump, feel confident, jump. We're the chat rats, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Crime solving, cracks. World's our stage. That's a fact. Together, we're the chat rats crew. We ain't looking back.
Yo, what's up, fuckaroos? How are y'all doing on this cold, rainy Saturday? It is very cold and very rainy. Not good. It sucks. So what y'all up to out there? Do a little pregame show, watch a little stuff. Probably save the drama for another time. Maybe later. But what y'all up to out there? What's up, Angel, Prince Lover, Boston, Miss Brown? What Blue been doing? What's going on? Too Cute by Half, Blessed Texas, Beach Girl, Genuine. Good name. So yeah, let's just kick it off with a little song while I get all this stuff set up. Try to see which one. All right, found it. Do one, maybe two. Then we'll get after it. Let's do it.
Turn off my brain. It's been up for a week, and I can't get no sleep. I've been feeling weak. So tell me what's the use? hobby. Please turn off my brain. I just need some sleep. There's a million ways to count to 100, or you could count sheep, or maybe count colors. There's a million ways to take up the time that you could be sleeping. So baby, let's try. Turn off my brain. It's been up for a week, and I can't get no sleep. I've been feeling weak. So tell me what's the use of it? Please turn off my brain. I just need some sleep. I'm trying not to break down, but it's making me toss. My brain won't turn the fuck off. I'm trying to lay down, but the thoughts never stop. Same voice, same clock, same voice, same clock, same clock, same ticking me off. Turn off my brain, just turn it off. It's been up for a week, make it stop. And I can't get no sleep, I'm begging you now. I've been feeling weak, I'm breaking down now. What's the use? There's no use at all. Please turn off my brain. Turn it off, turn it off. I just need some sleep. Turn off my brain. Just turn it off. It's been up for a week. Please make it stop. And I can't get no sleep. I'm begging you now. I've been feeling weak, I'm breaking down. What's the use? Oh, there's no use at all. Please turn off my brain. Turn it off, turn it off. I just need some sleep. Turn off my brain. It's been up for a week. I can't get no sleep. Please, just let me sleep.
Good one. One more. One more and we'll get into it.
Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
Check the tape. No huddle.
Oh, oh,
No flags. Let's run it.
oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snap count silent, defense still jumping. Blitz coming heavy, still ain't rushing. Pocket collapsing, QB stay calm. Reading cover 2 like it's written on palms. They stack the box, audible out. Send truth in motion, spread them out. Nickel defense, still too small. This ain't checkers, it's 4th and all. Move the chain, first down talk. Helmet crack when the truth get walked. Red zone pressure, no timeouts. Scoreboard lies, but the tape don't lie. Move the chains, grind that clock. They get loud and they all get blocked. No flags thrown, still got bruises. Ran straight through all the excuses. Yeah. Play fake clean, whole crowd big. Safety froze, that's a bad red. Eyes in the backfield, lost contained. True broke loose, house call game. They try spying the quarterback. Still got cooked on the comeback route. Talking tough in the pregame chat. By halftime silence, mouthpiece out. Oh. No cheerleaders, no script. Just body, stats. Yeah. Yeah. Move the chains, first down talk. Helmet crack when the truth get walked. Red zone pressure, no timeout. Scoreboard lies, but the tape don't lie. Move the chains, grind that clock. They get loud, then they all get blocked. No flags thrown, still got bruises. Ran straight through all the excuses. 2-minute drill, no panic, yeah. Clock management crystal clear. They burn challenges, waste of breath. Still can't overturn what they said. Illegal contact, missed that call. Funny how refs don't see it all, but the crowd saw the whole damn play. And the replay hits a different way. On goal line stand, everybody tense. They stack bodies, still can't fence. 4th and inches, power run. Lower the pass, this game's done. Move the chains, all gas, no brakes. Film room full of their mistakes. They talk big till the lights come on. Then the whole damn drive gets run. No move the chain, whistle late. Truth crosses lines, they can't regulate. No mercy clock, no fake fame. Just a long drive and a short memory of pain.
End of the quarter. Same results. Run it back.
Move the chain. Move the chain. Move the chain. Move the chain.
One more. We'll do it.
Low crap, hair high. Pretty face up, my neck can't guard. You feel me first, long before you hear my name. Walk soft, hit hard, that's the law when I step in the yard. Sweet on the lips, but my truth cuts deep. Don't test me unless you're ready to bleed. I don't flex out, my silence screams. Every move I make rewrites the scene. Storm in my veins, laid in my charm. I don't raise hell, I am the alarm. I'm that quiet shift in the room you sense. The tension you feel when your pride gets tense. The soft one, sure, but don't get it twisted. I'm the sweetest threat your ego ever enlisted. Honey in my voice, lightning on my skin. Blade in my step, danger wrapped in. I walk in calm, make the strong ones flinch. Pretty can be deadly if you push an inch. I learned my power by standing alone. No handouts, no pity. I built my own throne. Truth in my spine, gold in my scars. I don't chase crowns, they orbit where I stand. Walk soft, hit hard. I shake the ground without trying too hard. Sweet on the lips, but my truth cuts deep. Don't test me unless you're ready to bleed. Power don't shout, my hums low. I turn still air into a live wire glow. Storm in my veins, blade in my charm. I don't raise hell, I am the alarm. Yeah. Been overlooked, underestimated, misread. They saw the smile, never saw what I bled. But pressure, baby, pressure, fed me. Drinks off the still set the real one free. Every heartbreak sharp in my aim. Every betrayal I added fuel to my flame. They play games, I built worlds. They stole ideas, I rewrote the curls. I'm the woman you feel before you see. The kind you don't meet twice in my lifetime. Believe me, quiet grace, loud soul. Mind sharpened by pain. I don't fear storms, I became the rain. Walk soft, walk hard, hit hard, glow warm, cut sharp, pretty smile, loaded hard. This ain't love, this is God. Walk soft, hit hard. Every step I take leaves the universe scarred. Sweet on the lips, but the truth runs deep. I wake giants, they hope we stay asleep. Power in my pulse, fire in my scars. Hop in the room without raising arms. Storm in my veins, blade in my charm. I don't raise hell, baby, I'm the alarm. Yeah. Walk soft, hit hard. I'm running.
Nice. All right. I'm going to watch a little bit of Next Witness. So, if you haven't subscribed, you need to go and get subscribed. She finally made me the Trooper Paw video, and it's got to be awesome. So, we are about to watch it. And I know we all love Trooper Paw.
Officer O'Keefe deserved a hell of a lot better than this investigation, period. End of story. And it's sad that he was taken from this earth way too young, and that the children that he was raising are deprived of his role in their life going forward. That said, the prosecution has a burden to prove that the person they are putting on trial committed these acts beyond a reasonable doubt.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. All persons having anything to do before the Honorable Beverly Cannoni, Justice of the Superior Court, holding in Dedham within and for the County of North.
Mary B, what's up?
What's happening?
What you up to?
I think I'm coming down with the sickness.
Oh. Did
Yeah.
you get up and get down with the sickness?
I did.
Dying.
Yeah, so I'm staying off camera because I've been like kind of sleeping all day, and
You can hang out. You can hang out in the chat if you want to go back to sleep. So
no, I'm pretty awake now, but I'm just like congested and I look like shit. So staying off.
Nice. We're just gonna watch some Next Witness, and then I think we might watch some Mmiiccrrooddoottss if we can get them both in.
Ooh, perfect.
Nice. Let's do it.
Draw near, give your attendance, and you shall be heard. God save the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. This court is in session. Please be seated.
To start off, I want to play basically the end of Mr. Paul, Officer Paul's testimony.
Trooper Joseph Paul, who's the alleged accident reconstructionist for the Massachusetts State Police, who sort of did some kind of an investigation on this case.
This expert is an accident reconstructionist.
So based on the totality of your analysis, your investigation in this case, if any,
they have no actual evidence. It's crazy.
This is
absolutely ridiculous.
Should I show my report for that, or do you want me to just kind of go off it? Yes. Okay.
Has this man testified before? I don't know, man. He's an expertologist. He's like, should I look at my report or something? He's gonna get tore up on cross. Oof. Can't wait. Let's do it. I feel the need to bring him some out.
What if any conclusions?
Yeah.
Towards your investigation?
So on Saturday, January 29th, 2022, at approximately 12:45.
So you can look at your report, but you can't read your report.
So read my conclusions based on what they asked me to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Nope. You don't tell the judge what you. I'm gonna read my conclusion based on what they told me to do. Nope.
Fuck no. Oh my God. Did you all just see what happened? This judge stepped in before the defense could even object and stepped right in and was like, sir, what you can't do is whatever the fuck you're trying to do. And he just clapped back at the judge. Sir.
This dude's a psychopath.
With minimal respect, you can't do this. Have you ever testified before? Because you can't do this. You can't do this.
But he seems way weaker today than he did last week.
He does.
Have he been home watching all of us idiots on YouTube totally dismantling his evidence, and he is afraid what's going to happen now?
He's like, they're all thinking me being short and having a funny hat. And
they're all saying I'm a liar. Well, don't lie, bro.
We're gonna watch it again for my own joy.
We continue.
If you could, please. What if any conclusions?
Now he's got his report.
We continue.
If you could, please. Okay. What if any conclusions did you come to the course of your investigation?
So on Saturday, January 29th, 2022, at approximately 12:45.
So you can look at your report, but you can't read your report.
So read my conclusions based on what they asked me to do. Okay.
Yeah. So I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Okay. So
she's glad she didn't hear him clap back.
Take your time, read your report, and then answer Mr. Lally's question. And if you need to look at your report, we'll see about that again.
Okay, so this is an important distinction because he is supposed to actually testify from memory. He's supposed to provide us with what he knows.
Excuse me, sir. It's actually a memory test. You're the expert.
Right? And if he's just reading his report, then we don't actually need him here, right? We could just throw him in the trash and replace him with somebody who is, somebody else who can read his report, or just give the report to the jury. That's not how this works. He has to actually testify.
What, if any, conclusions did you come to as to where this collision occurred?
Where?
All right. So on the night of Saturday, January 2022, at approximately 12:45 hours, a 2021 Lexus LX 570.
Could you slow down?
Yes.
So forget all that part,
Okay.
Trooper. Just answer the question.
Okay.
Where did it occur?
All right. So I will give this guy one thing. I think he is genuinely terrified to be here. And he should be.
We're not even to cross yet. This is the state's expert. Even if you're sitting there going, I don't know what happened to John O'Keefe. I don't know what involvement Karen Reed had. I don't know how this is supposed to help you make that decision.
It occurred in the area of 34 Fairview Road.
And who, if anyone, were the participants in this collision scene?
The operator appeared to be Karen Reed, and the pedestrian was John O'Keefe.
Appeared to be. He can't even be certain that she was the one driving the car. Okay. Pay very special attention to the words that he uses, because they're going to be used against him. The driver appeared to be. No, that's not really good enough. We have a woman on trial for murder here who's looking at life in prison potentially, if by some crazy happenstance is convicted of this crime for which there is no evidence yet. And we're on witness number something like 65 and day 26 of this trial. It appeared to be. Yeah, appeared to be. This is a joke. This is a joke.
My feeling is that
not a
so far,
joke.
for the Commonwealth, Trooper Paul was the strongest witness.
He is the expert that they have called so far. I don't know if there's another one. He is the one they've called so far to explain how this accident happened, how the car moved, how John O'Keefe's body moved, how it all lines up and matches up with the car data and where everything's plotted at the incident scene.
He's the first person who's putting Karen Reed in the car.
Me too,
and
bro. That's what I'm
saying
doing, bro.
exactly what she's doing to commit this murder. He's the one saying she went up 60 feet, she threw the car into reverse, she gunned it, hit 24.2 miles per hour, then hit a pedestrian who was John O'Keefe and killed him. That's essentially what he testified to.
Any role did any?
But after all of the tests, we can pretty confidently say it's very difficult to get your vehicle going that fast in reverse, especially in that short a period of time.
Mechanical aspects of the vehicle.
Snow,
Yeah,
that
it's
small area that supposedly.
not happening.
Nope.
Not with that accuracy, anyway.
No.
Nope. Plus, didn't Whiffen's Cellbrite report show John walking towards the house using his phone? Come on, man.
Yep.
So there you go.
Play in this collision.
There were no mechanical defects.
As far as your analysis of the roadway and other factors related to that, what, if any, role did they play in this collision scene?
There were no roadway or environmental factors that contribute to this collision.
Wait, what? No roadway or environmental factors.
Really?
No, sir, with
Snow?
respect.
We've been hearing all about the snow starting to stick, but now there can't be any environmental factors. Please.
We did it, guys. Day 26. We've got a guy
Did it,
saying it
Tommy.
wasn't snowing.
Yikes.
What about all the snow?
Did you draw based on your training experience in regards to,
First there was snow, now there's no snow.
The only detail that we were sure about this entire time, he's now saying, are you sure? Like, okay. Yeah.
what, if any, opinions did you draw based on your training experience in regard to this collision and how it occurred?
May I look at my report real quick? Just to make sure.
Yes. Just to make sure.
Wow.
I'm not really sure what my conclude. I don't know what I decided.
Wow.
So throughout my investigation, this appeared to be a single car collision involving a pedestrian. The vehicle was traveling at a higher acceleration when
He has to keep looking at his report. He doesn't know. He can't remember.
He had to look at his report to say this. Remember that. He had to look at his report to give this part of the testimony.
This is embarrassing testimony, and you should be outraged.
Sorry. The vehicle accelerated at a high rate of speed before he struck the pedestrian John O'Keefe on the roadway and subsequently left him at the scene.
You should be outraged. He's a trooper. He's a state trooper. Trooper Joseph Paul. And remember, he is basing his opinion on the electronic data recorder of the Lexus. And he has this page and a half of key cycles of Karen's car that have no dates or time on them or location. The only thing they have is an odometer reading. And that's what his opinion is based on.
Oh, this hurts. Like, this guy doesn't know the story. He's got to keep checking his report. He doesn't actually know what he's saying.
Legitimately, I do feel bad for him. Partially. I feel really bad for him because I think he's really nervous today, more nervous than yesterday. But tell them you can't testify to this stuff. Like, just tell them you can't testify to this stuff if you can't testify to this stuff. Stuff being the operative word.
It's based on an estimation of where Officer John O'Keefe's body was found because nobody took pictures. Remember, nobody took measurements. Nobody did a chalk outline or a tape outline or even took snow cone liquid like they would use to make snow cones and make a snow cone outline on the snow of where his body was. Nobody cared enough about the death of a Boston police officer to do a proper investigation. I'm getting mad already. And it's only 9:32. So I'm going to breathe. Because this is outrageous.
Without making any fun of him, what the hell's going on?
Something is very
had
different.
2 days to prepare for this. He wasn't an amazing witness, but he was a strong witness Friday. What happened during the weekend?
Something definitely happened. This isn't the same trooper that was on the stand on Friday.
So this guy, when they brought this guy on Friday, the trolls were like, game over. Oh, this guy's an expert. He's seen so many crashes. Look at his bald head. He knows what he's talking about.
I think Alan Jackson knows more about accident reconstruction than this expert. And when that's the case, it's not good for the expert because we're also lawyers.
As David Unetti said, wait for us. Just wait for us. There's always more.
And we know how to use words and ask questions that are going to highlight your deficiencies.
Whenever they think they got something, they actually don't. They're clinging on to nothing, man. So let's listen we're going to skip the Lally part, obviously, and jump right into the fucking with Alan Jackson.
And Alan Jackson comes out swinging against this guy. This guy takes a sip again.
Whatever's in that's not going to help.
I feel bad, but this is how it works. This is how the playing field is even. You can't just have cops get up there in grand jury proceedings and say anything like this guy did to get charges thrown on somebody. You don't have a lawyer in those grand jury proceedings. But guess what? You get a lawyer now. And this is the difference when you have a defense lawyer versus when you don't. And the grand jury almost always says, sure, go forward on charges. The jury doesn't always convict.
Do you hold any degrees in the scientific discipline of mathematics?
I do not.
All right, so this is going to be brutal because he's basically just going to be like, so what education do you have? And his response is basically like a 404, a blue screen of death, followed by a blank stare.
The first thing that Alan Jackson, first thing that he establishes is that Trooper Paul, you don't have any degrees in math, in physics, in biomechanics, in engineering, in kinematics. These are all specialties.
What's the highest degree that you do hold, sir?
I have an associate's degree.
In what?
Administration of justice.
What? Okay. So our expert witness has an associate's degree, a 2-year degree. not exactly the most promising start. But you are an expert witness, apparently, in accident reconstruction, and you have no higher education really to speak of except community college.
For those of you who don't know, associate's degree is 2 years of college, not even a 4-year. He doesn't have a degree. Associate's degree is kind of like, I made it halfway through college and then I quit.
Now, I'm not here to make fun of anybody for any degrees or anything like that or lack thereof.
Which in a lot of fields is fine. You know, I'm not trying to crap on everybody who's with an associate's degree right now going, God damn it, Larry, how dare you say that to me? I know.
But I'm also not an expert who testifies in murder trials and says she did it. I don't
Exactly.
put people away for life.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with having an associate's degree. You can make a hell of a living with an associate's degree, especially a specific one.
I mean, at least he told the truth, unlike trial 2.
Yeah, but you don't want somebody that doesn't understand physics to try to put you in jail based off of physics.
Well, I mean, the fact that they found someone that's not super well educated to do this, like, says a lot.
He didn't even go. He wasn't even at the crime scene. When he was at the crime scene, what's his name told him this is where he was laying. This is what. So he doesn't even have any firsthand information of any of it.
Yeah, like, what were you investigating?
No pictures, no measurements.
What's done for you?
He just scribbled on that fucking piece of paper that we saw, which I'm sure we're going to see it soon. And said, follow the linear path.
Based on my expertise. This guy is supposed to.
But he's supposed to be an expert in this kind of stuff. That's why it bothers me.
Start guessing about what the experts that the defense did not hire, but that the feds hired. Start guessing about what their credentials look like. Just start guessing now. Just start guessing now.
My guess is his experts hold degrees in all of those specialties, which give them the expertise necessary to do the calculations and explain to the jury physics, how things move, how forces work, and what is reasonable based on all the information that we have.
So what happened today was only the reason why Alan Jackson was able to conduct a cross-examination like he did is because he knew that Trooper Paul was not as educated as a regular biomechanical engineer or other type of engineer who sometimes testifies in reconstruction. And I've had that in my cases, and it's a nightmare to try to cross-examine some of these people because they're really, really smart, and you can't catch them on the science. It's not going to work.
And if you don't have those degrees, you are less credible. Doesn't mean you're lying. It just means you don't understand as well, or you don't have the ability to get the answer as well as somebody.
It means you probably can't define velocity. Velocity.
It definitely has a definition.
You think the definition of it is things that are in motion?
Who does have those degrees and has studied and focused on that, not an AA in the administration of justice, which is great for a cop, but not a expert witness in reconstruction.
He took a course. And yeah, it was a hard course, and they weeded out a lot of people, and he was one of the few people that actually was able to get through the course and pass through the course, and now he's considered some sort of reconstructionist expert in the Massachusetts State Police. But make no mistake about this, he does not have any degree in science. The highest he has is an associate's degree, right? So right away, it takes away some of his credibility with the jury.
Define kinematics.
It deals with the aspect of motion.
It's a subfield of what broader field?
Kinematics
is a subfield of what broader field?
Subfield of what broader discipline?
I love how this is like a
I'm not
quiz.
sure.
Wouldn't that be physics?
I'm not sure.
Which would be physics?
Physics.
For 100.
Yes.
Alan describes how points and objects, systems of objects, how they move, and how the rate they move and the rate of their velocity. Correct?
It deals with emotions.
What's that called? The rate of velocity. What's another word for that?
Acceleration.
The rate of velocity?
Acceleration. I knew this one.
It deals with the
seventh grade
motion. It deals
science.
with forward and also deals with speed.
It deals with forward. It deals with forward. That is a phrase I never thought I would hear in court because
I remember this in real time. It was disturbing. This guy didn't feel the need to study at all. to go into court as an expert witness. You would think you would just want to study some of the terms. You don't want to get caught out in the open like this right here and not know the definitions that you should know.
It's like he's held at gunpoint being up there. He just doesn't know.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know the definitions, period. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah.
Deals with travel and speed.
No,
if something's moving, it also has a speed to it.
The word you're looking for is acceleration.
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
And acceleration is a
That's
word in
right.
physics.
You're
he
right.
never took physics. That's why he doesn't know that. I took basic physics in college, and I know that. You know
What
that.
role does acceleration play
So
in the
cringe.
field of kinematics?
And you know he doesn't know the answer whenever he asks the question again.
What role does
Are you just going to repeat every question?
acceleration play in kinematics?
Right.
It talks about, like you just said, it talks about the speed and talks about motion.
Is kinematics also known as the geometry of motion?
I'm sorry to all the engineers in the
I've
chat
not
who
heard
are
that.
dying inside.
Strain motion. I can't recollect at the moment.
Strain motion is motion on a
Well,
predetermined
cause
path.
G.
Yes.
Unconstrained motion is what?
When it doesn't have a predetermined path.
Free movement, correct?
Correct.
I love how the answer had a question mark at the end of it because he's asking Jackson, is like, is that what it means? Because I don't know. I never took this stuff. You can't make this up, folks.
Do you remember that from your class?
For the most part, we don't go that in depth, constrained and unconstrained.
Oh my God. I forgot how hard this was to watch. And we all felt kind of sorry for him, but they should have at least talked to him beforehand. You could have been like, well, this motherfucker, he doesn't know anything about this stuff at all. And he brought me a drawing from his third grade kid made for him.
Constrained and unconstrained, not restrained.
That's what I said. Sorry, unconstrained. Yes.
Kinematics uses algebraic formula to model these motions, right?
You don't know
Motions
that
of these
formula.
Points.
He doesn't.
Systems of points, correct?
What's
Yes.
algebra?
If anyone could just DoorDash some KY jelly to the courtroom, please.
What Jackson is doing
Yeah,
is
thank
he's
you.
showing that this guy is incompetent. He's showing that this
Well,
guy did
God
not do
bless.
his homework. He's showing the jury that this is the wrong witness to testify about what he just testified on direct examination. That's what he's doing.
And then he also pointed out that Trooper Paul, a lot of his assessment was based on how he measured that the furthest piece of
What up, Mr. Cassie G?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Cassie.
Sounding good today. Sounding good today. It was a late night last night. My browser closed on me somehow behind.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I got to close out another thing.
Uh-oh. Yes, get real close to the camera when you do it.
Would you believe it?
Would you believe this? You sure about that?
Is that better?
No, you're good. You were already good.
Okay, because I was getting feedback coming through the other side.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I had YouTube open at the same time, so it was doubling back.
Nice.
Ah,
Long night last night.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't getting any shorter either.
Nope. It was fun, though. That was fun. Again.
Yeah, it was.
So I was thinking we might do it later if Will doesn't do an after party.
I mean, the glare was on until everybody was asleep, basically. I mean,
I know. I know, and then I got kicked out of my own damn StreamYard.
yeah, dude, it was. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, at the end of it, you would.
I know. I was just like,
typing in the comments. You're like, I don't know what to do, but everybody, good night.
well, I would have had to restart my computer. I don't know what would have happened to everything if I did that.
And man, I did a stream earlier on the ocean. You know, I froze my ass off, and I'm still having this problem with StreamYard, with the screen share. How do you guys control the video within StreamYard? Like, you really have to bounce back and forth between StreamYard and YouTube. This is terribly boring, but I have to ask.
How many screens do you have going?
Just the YouTube video that I want to go over, and then I have StreamYard over here. Either I do share screen or video file, right? But all the video files that I want to use, it says invalid. Just StreamYard won't take it. So
yeah, certain formats is all that'll go through StreamYard. But I use a completely extra screen.
Oh,
so
you use
I have
okay, so
StreamYard on this screen. Then I have this one split, and I've got StreamYard. I mean, I've got YouTube, Discord, X, all split where I can see them. Then I got my iPad where I can chat.
well, I have all that stuff too, but what I'm saying is like, say right now what you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can control what Martin is saying here within StreamYard right now, right?
No, I control it on the screen that it's happening on.
So you have to bounce back to YouTube.
Yeah, I'm looking at YouTube right now. Like, watch.
Plastic.
Just tell it to go. But I'm not clicking that on the StreamYard screen. No.
This will be the last question because I know it's boring to everybody else. But like, so right now, like when you bounce back like that and you're controlling YouTube, can you also see yourself?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm missing.
Like, look, my StreamYard's open on one screen, my whole laptop screen. Then on my extra screen, now I'm not splitting that screen. So all I see on it is YouTube, but my extra screen, my mouse just goes right over there. And I click.
So really the thing is to have 2 monitors up so you can kind of.
Oh, if you got 2 monitors, that's how I'm doing this. But otherwise you'd have to flip back and forth on the tabs to control it. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So a second monitor is needed if you want to really.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I split that monitor. So I make it 2.
Gotcha.
All
right.
I need one more, but then I have my iPad sitting here so I can type.
I got you. Okay. That's what I've been trying to work out. Cool.
Let's get back to this. Watch a little bit of minute of this, and then we'll talk about it.
Taillight, right, is the furthest piece of plastic from John O'Keefe's final resting place. He used that.
Oh, and what's up, Turtle Boy? What's going on, buddy? If you want a link, just let me know. I'll get you one. Actually, April's got it if you want it.
As part of his calculation in determining how this accident happened, right? So he pointed out, hold on a second, there's also a piece of plastic by the fire hydrant, which is nowhere near the pieces of plastic where you were basing all of your calculations on. So, and that piece of plastic is the furthest away from John O'Keefe's body. So maybe you should have used that piece of plastic near the fire hydrant and not near the curb, which you used.
And then he says, well, that's not really how I did it. I don't have a specific point of impact. It's more of an area. It's not exact. I just take a line from where the body is. I draw it straight out to the road. Like the most imprecise, unscientific thing ever.
Now, wasn't it the case that Jackson is an engineer or was an engineer before he went down to law?
My understanding is he was a jet mechanic.
He was a jet mechanic. Okay, so he's not an engineer, but I'd put Jackson as a better, set of knowledge than this. Jet mechanic for the Air Force. Gotcha.
I don't know if he was actually an engineer. I'm sure that, a jet mechanic, to be able to work on a jet, you have to have some understanding about how jets work. And so there may be kind of some engineering involved with that. I'm just not sure it is technical.
You might want to see how jets work. Here you go, Kasi G. This is what I'm looking at. See the screen? I got my iPad set up.
Sorry, I was muted. Oh, that's what you got going on right there?
I got my laptop going. I got the extra monitor over here. See, I've got Discord, YouTube, StreamYard, and then whatever else I want to watch right here.
So when you bounce back and forth, if you're sharing a screen, you have both screens so you can see.
Oh yeah, for sure. Look,
that was the problem
screen.
I was having. I'm like, how am I appearing on camera while I'm sharing that stream? That was the biggest thing I had.
Look, I'm sharing this screen right here. Right. But I could share this one. I can share this one or this one. And I got like 15 tabs open. See them?
Mm-hmm.
I can click on that and go to it and share it. But I don't have to, and then it'll pop up right here in my StreamYard.
Okay, so I know what I got to do. Okay.
This is StreamYard right here. This screen. I keep it in one screen.
I got it. I get it now. Okay. It's not a software problem. It's a hardware problem. I got to add a monitor.
Yeah. And this is my Go XLR console for my microphone with a Rode podcast mic.
I feel like people think this is easy, man. It's not,
You see that? You see this right here? Look at that. A lot of people couldn't do that. It takes a lot.
It's not as easy as you think, but I'm also an old.
I've got like 15 tabs open. Got my Discord where I can see it, and then I've got my YouTube, whatever I'm watching, where I can see it. And then I've got StreamYard in just one screen, whole screen on my laptop.
Yeah, and like Turtleboy with his Bus Stop Live seems to do that pretty seamlessly. He's in the car and then he's in the house. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same kind of routine every day. You know what I mean? It's not that easy.
No, it's not as easy as they make it out to be.
Yeah.
I need one more monitor myself to put above this one.
All right. Monitors I have plenty of, and TVs and all that, but I just need to figure it out.
Yeah. It makes it easier.
Cool.
Technically an engineering position, but it might be. I don't know.
Jet engine engineer. I don't know if he's an engineer or a mechanic. Okay.
And yes, chat, for all of you asking, Alan Jackson was a jet engine mechanic in the United States Air Force and a technician. So
Beast told me this, and so did K-Rab. That is very unfortunate for this witness. Because that means not only does Jackson know this stuff just from being a lawyer and maybe handling other cases with accident reconstructionists and having his own expert that can help prepare him for cross of this expert, but he may have some knowledge himself, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
I don't know if this witness knows that, but we know that. So
I don't know. I would be interested to know exactly what did Mr. Jackson do with jet engines? Exactly what does he know? I mean, he certainly had a lot of felicity with these reconstruction terms. He's a smart man. He's a smart man.
All right, so yeah, let's hear him explain kind of that point of road. Because again, I want to give this guy, he's the expert. I want to have him explain exactly why he thinks it happened the way that he did, that this is the state's case, in my opinion. This guy is the state's proof that Karen Reed hit John O'Keefe with her car, and that is how he died. And she did it intentionally.
All right, so here's the diagram. I love this guy's diagram. It's like a child made this. Now, he got this from Gallagher and Proctor. He didn't go to the scene. He just drew this up. So he's like, well, okay. So this is the point of impact, right? Is the X, and there's the fire hydrant. And then there's a red plastic, a clear plastic. Okay, so this is where all this stuff was found. Where's the shoe? Wasn't the shoe on the curb? What is going on here? And then the glass cup is over here. Okay, so he's right next to the cup. There's the flagpole. Where's the phone? Don't worry, he's got answers to all this stuff, though.
Boom. Have you ever seen this?
Boom. No, I haven't.
Boom.
So here's one problem. There's a piece of glass there.
Yes, I do.
Right underneath.
A Plevin diagram.
Correct.
What does that look like to you?
Piece of plastic.
It's debris, right?
Correct.
Can we go back with the court's permission to exhibit 87?
Okay.
And this is where, now that we've established that, Trooper Paul, you don't have credentials to talk about this stuff. Now let's talk about this stuff.
Jessica said, as someone who's probably heard a lot of accident reconstructionists, how bad was this for you? Scale of 1 to 10. This was a 1. Like, I honestly don't think if I tried to put this guy up, that a court here would let me say he was an accident reconstructionist. I don't think he would be allowed to make this opinion in my trials. Honestly, I don't believe he would be able to.
You see the fire hydrant?
Yes.
Fire hydrant's right there.
So the impact was so strong, pieces of plastic went flying in every direction, but the rest of the vehicle was untouched. Make it make sense.
Correct.
That's another, according to your scale, that's probably within 30 feet from the pedestrian's final rest, correct?
Yeah, that's about right.
That is the furthermost, in this diagram, the furthermost piece of debris on the diagram, correct?
Correct.
So now, your
Supposedly
testimony
north.
changed.
It was going this direction. Supposedly, he testified he was hit here and thrown in here. But now he's hit here if his testimony is to be believed. But he's probably going to say it probably washed away or something.
Oh, yeah, Kazi, while I got you here. Dude, you got a lot of great comments on the video last night.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I need to pull that up and go through it with you so you can.
I didn't see them, but
oh yeah.
Listen, like every video I've done, I mean, I haven't done that many, but I've done a few. I have like nothing but positivity in there. Like I did a live earlier, like went down to the ocean, freezing my ass off.
Oh, I'm not talking about positivity, sir.
Negativity.
I'm talking about sex appeal. You got a bunch of women.
God, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Oh my
I'll
God.
fucking pull it up, dude. It's like sex rated in there.
Oh my God.
And I almost had to fucking delete some of the comments. Like, damn.
What? No. Can't be true.
It's not that explicit, but yeah, you got a bunch of women crushing on you, buddy.
No,
I'm gonna show you in a minute. I'm gonna fucking show you in a minute.
Already got enough problems, Danny.
You got more now.
Just now seeing
Yeah, no good.
that piece of plastic that appears to be from the taillight, that appears to be under the fire hydrant, which is highlighted. Same piece.
Yes.
Okay. Based on that, does that change your opinion? Is that now the fire hydrant now point of impact?
No.
Where's the point of impact now?
It's along the roadway. I don't know the exact point of impact. Okay.
So you don't know the area of impact.
Okay, so he says he can't definitively say, at which point, like, we're done here. He can't definitively say anything about this. But the other thing I'm just going to point out is he's moved his point of impact, right? Now he's changed his testimony here. So now we've moved the point of impact further back.
I said the area impact is along the roadway after the debris. I mean, only thing would change. Only thing would change is maybe it was a little further away. But besides that, it's a linear field. I'm not talking about like one point. You kind of follow the middle of the debris field, and that should be the path.
Well, if the point of impact is along the roadway, where along the roadway? You can show the jurors where along the roadway, in your expert opinion, was the point of impact.
It should be.
He's got to have, like, your answer to this has to be within 3 feet right here, something. It could be wrong, and maybe they'll have something to say like, well, no, because this piece is here, and he's like, it's not a perfect science, but based on where the body was, based on where the broken pieces was, based on we know she traveled 62 feet, if she started here, they said that, they saw her car by the flagpole. I'm just making this up because I don't know how long it is. 62 feet back from the flagpole would be here. Now, maybe none of that works. And if none of the numbers add up and the math isn't mathing, well, then you got a problem. And then I understand why your testimony is this way. But a good accident reconstructionist will use the numbers to create the story and create the opinion and then work backwards with every question. And every question has an answer in the equation.
And I just want to note, this isn't like some minor witness. This is
You kill me. Do you think people will really think you're that old? Or are you pretending like you're not as old as
real Cossie? Like, I think he's got 30 years on me, but like, I'll be 53 March 1st. So
March 1st. Nice.
Yeah. So
I'll be 48 this year.
Try to keep myself in shape. It's not easy, man.
No, it ain't. I'm fisting to hit it.
Oh, look at me, the youngin.
Especially when you're wearing Velcro, baby.
Yeah, life gets easy when that Velcro comes out.
That's right. You just kick it against the door jamb when you come home to keep them on.
You just kick it real hard and when you want it off.
Instead of bending down to tie your shoes, you just like kick it against the door jamb to make the Velcro stick.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I do. You should
critical, essential witness.
We may skip to Mmiiccrrooddoottss here in a minute. I want to watch this new Mmiiccrrooddoottss video. I've waited long enough.
For the Commonwealth, because this is the guy who's here to explain to us how this is a car accident and not something else.
Ask the question again, Mr. Jackson.
In fact, you indicated on Friday that your analysis of the area of impact was predicated on, based on, the furthermost piece of debris from the pedestrian's body that you were aware of, which is right there. Red plastic B, correct?
I said you said earlier with the linear equation. I mean, it might have moved it over more, but it's the debris, the start of that debris, and when that is, I can't say that's definitely the point of area impact or the point of impact. I cannot say that is the point of impact right there. You just kind of follow the linear path because they have to follow in a direct path that way.
Okay, so now your testimony is that's not the area of impact.
I never said that was the area impact. I said it's after that.
Trooper, we were all here on Friday.
Okay.
It's exactly what you said under questioning by Mr. Lally, wasn't it?
Objection.
Sustained.
Didn't
I
you
don't know
say
why
on
that's
Friday
sustained.
that you determined the area of impact for Mr. O'Keefe, the point of impact was red plastic B because that was the furthermost piece of debris
Yeah.
you were aware of
That's what he said.
from the final point of rest from Mr. O'Keefe's body. Isn't that what you said?
I don't believe that's my exact words.
Okay, I'm not asking if it was your exact words.
Isn't that your conclusion?
I'm asking you, is that what you tried to impart to the jurors?
What I said to the jury, I said after that. That's the start of that's the last point of evidence that I had. I said the area impact is probably along the roadway after that point. I mean, like before it.
Okay.
Towards him.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I keep doing that. I think you're done. Are you done?
I am done now.
I think you're done. Are you done?
There's a piece of debris, looks like taillight material, right under the fire hydrant, correct?
Correct.
If the area impact, which you indicated on Friday, was where this red plastic B is, you would be wrong. Right? Your analysis would be flawed.
No, because that's not what I said. I said it's along the roadway. It's going to be after that.
Are you now indicating that that's the area of impact where John O'Keefe's body was struck?
Objection.
Sustained.
He just makes shit up as he goes along.
That in your expert opinion, when the SUV struck pedestrian John O'Keefe, he was, quote, projected forward and to the left to the front yard to his final place of rest.
Yes.
So your expert testimony is that John O'Keefe was hit with the SUV and flew 30 feet.
Projected mean like I don't say he flew all the way there. He was projected in that way. He got pushed forward in that
30
direction.
feet. 30 feet. 30 feet. 30 feet. He's got no lower body injuries where the bumper would have hit his body. No hip injuries, no torso injuries, no bruising, no leg injuries, no knee, no ankle, no
Broken bone.
no injuries.
Road rash.
Emily, I am taking the approach here that I am here with beer. I am here with snacks. And we're just making this like a beer and popcorn movie.
He was rendered incapacitated.
Hey, lawyer, crew as well. Good to see you.
Sort of fly there, right? Didn't walk there.
Oh, that's the fucking serious grift right there, wasn't it?
Crew as well.
Look who's commenting on Runkle's video in his chat.
Wow. Fake friends. I like that.
That's fucking hardcore. So let's just disrespect this guy if we ever have a fundraiser. Get him on there and we'll treat him like shit.
Oh, right. Such a good idea.
Just talk gangsta, you know.
You don't have enough gold chains for us, you know.
I got gold. I got crazy silly Gumby gold. Guys, remember that old Jerky Boys call? It's great.
Yep, Jerky Boys, love that.
It's an old one.
Fucking love them.
Yeah, they're the best. Jerky Boys number 2, best one.
All right, so in the spirit of a little ADHD theater, I want to swap over to this Mmiiccrrooddoottss video about Michael Proctor ruining his life. And I know we've all watched it. And you better be subbed to Mmiiccrrooddoottss. And the mods better drop Next Witness and Mmiiccrrooddoottss.
Who isn't? Everybody's subscribed to Mmiiccrrooddoottss if you have
Better be. We're 4 into the goal of 10, people. We got 1 hour, 6 little measly super chats. You can do it, people. Chugga-lugga. Unga bunga. Something like that. Kazi, what do you think about changing from the chat rats to fuckaroos? I've been thinking about that lately.
Danny, whatever you want to do, I'm on board with. You know
Like
what I
my
mean?
little fuckaroos, you know?
Well, we need to
I
change
don't
our.
know. I think the chat rats is kind of sunk in. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, but
a
I
thing
branded
now.
that. I branded that. I can brand fuckaroos.
You could do both if you wanted to.
Give them an Australian accent.
Yeah. We can totally AI it up and see what we can do.
Good day, fuckaroos.
He does, Pokey. I like when they say no. You ever notice how Australian people say no? They go, no. It's like this. Yeah, something like that. Like I can't do it.
No.
I can't either.
No.
Now.
It's like
we're not good at it. April's good at it. April's good at it, but she's not here.
Yeah, she's not here.
Yeah. Our token Australian accent is not here.
Maybe next time, stupid April.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Here we go with some fucking microdots.
I like giving her a hard time.
We got to answer Cajun.
Wow, what's up? What did she say?
Well, no, not you. Well, maybe you. Do you have everything you need to fight out that winter storm?
Oh, yeah.
And my answer is, this is Massachusetts. This is just, we're used to this shit. It happens all the time. My plan is to not leave my house.
It's going to be a mess down here for sure, because it's going to be usually down here. It's on the borderline, whether it's 32 degrees or not, but it's going to be in the teens. So I'm right on the ocean, so we're
getting fucked here. We're going down to 20 tomorrow.
Yeah, and that doesn't happen often, right?
No, but every few years it'll rain and ice here, like a fucking block, a 12-inch thick block over everything. And everybody freaks out and tries to drive around in their four-wheel drives. It's awesome.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything for ice.
You've never been to Mississippi.
Well, they don't know what to do with ice, so I'll give them some leeway there.
Yeah, it's fun to watch, though. All right, microdots, people. If I get lost in this, I will stop it when I realize I've gotten lost. And I appreciate all of you guys hanging out when we're not doing drama, because that means a lot. And it tells me how many trolls we usually have when we do the drama, and it's going to be about 150. That's a good number.
Oh, you're good at that.
I know the spaces. And now when they do the spaces, they keep music at the ready so they can try to copyright strike me with music. It's like, you dummy. I just click a button and you're gone. No way you're going to get me for 6 seconds. You're too
Well, if it's that Babs person doing it, then fine, because she is so annoying to listen to.
Spaces is public. Deal with it. If you don't want people listening, don't go on there. Go into a private room.
Maybe make a phone call.
Maybe make your own YouTube page.
Maybe send a telegram.
Send a telegram. Send a Pony Express with a letter. Homing pigeon.
Yeah, maybe get a homing pigeon like Tyson used to do.
Yeah. Buy one from Mike Tyson online. Homing pigeon. Delivered right to your door.
On January 29th, 2022, Michael Proctor made a conscious choice that would change his life forever. One made in arrogance, under the belief that the badge would shield him from consequence. From that moment, he was on a path to total self-destruction. We will explore the hours leading up to that decision, starting very early in the morning.
Sergeant Mechanic called me at approximately 6:48.
That's gross.
I contacted Detective Lank from Canton Police Department to see exactly what transpired in the morning.
What do you think it could have been that came through that window? Well, that was what I was about to ask you. Or did I ask you that already?
Firefighter Flamati informed me that Mr. O'Keefe had some injuries to his right arm, some abrasions to his right arm, some injuries to his eyes, a cut to the nose area, and and he put a 10% chance of survival for Mr. O'Keefe.
It's approximately 7:50 a.m. Over at 34 Fairview, the Canton police complete their first search. They head back to the station with 6 solo cups containing blood samples and pieces of shattered cocktail glass. Inside the home, the family aligned on a single strategy. The option of blaming Karen had suddenly presented itself. The idea could only have originated with Jen, who saw the taillight and was relaying the whole story to Brian. When she told him that Karen didn't remember dropping off John, they couldn't believe their luck. A far better option than shrugging their shoulders when John's body was eventually found beneath the snow. For about an hour, they considered the risk and whether or not it would actually work. At 9 o'clock, Jen McCabe calls officers Lank and Gallagher back to 34 Fairview. They had already questioned her, but she suddenly remembered Reed saying something like, "I hope I didn't hit him," while the 3 women were out looking for John. That remark to Lank would later be embellished into Karen saying the words, "I hit him," multiple times. But at that early hour, Jen had only just met Kerry Roberts and had no way of knowing whether Kerry might challenge it. As she indoctrinated Kerry, the lies would grow bolder. But calling Lank back to make incriminating statements about Karen is the first indication of the McAlberts advancing their narrative. The decision had been made by Brian Albert. Karen was going down for the accidental murder of John O'Keefe.
We got authorization to use our personal vehicles that are 4-wheel drive and to meet at Canton PD and to speak with the responding officers.
Michael Proctor drives 1 mile to the Canton police station.
Spoke with
He's so good at this,
Sergeant
man.
Sean Good.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Is it right?
he's so good at this, man. I need to pick his brain. Like,
Yep. Yeah, he gets
So-
me like I get a little bit, I guess, enthralled. You would say. I forget what I'm doing. I just start watching the Mmiiccrrooddoottss.
yeah, he really kind of
Plus, with these headphones on, dude, he'll suck you right in there. It's pretty good.
kind of brings you into it. Like, you know what I mean? Like when Proctor was brushing his teeth, it was gross. You know what I mean? But it's also like, it's also real life. That like, that's what you would, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
He just knows how to do it. It's very, very good, very artistic, you know?
Yeah, it's gripping. I like it.
He's awesome.
While he was on scene, he identified Kerry Roberts, Jennifer McCabe, Karen Reed. He also informed us that Jennifer McCabe was out early in the night at a waterfall bar in Canton with some individuals. That she was the one who called 911 when they found Mr. O'Keefe in the snow that morning.
There's a guy unresponsive in the snow.
That always gets me right there. The guy in the snow.
Yeah. There's a man passed down in the snow, like Melanie likes to say.
Yeah, but that's her dear friend John.
Yeah, but so I've kind of always had this take, you know what I mean? If there's a man passed out in the snow, right? You know, what that says to first responders is, you know, don't rush. You know what I mean? There's a guy pass out in the snow. He could be a homeless guy. You know, we don't know who he is, right? As opposed to you know, either one, you know, people have said officer down. You know, maybe she didn't know that term, and I'll give her that, but my friend is unresponsive in the snow and he's a cop. Please get here immediately. Like, that would be your go-to. but there's a man passed out in the snow. Oh, maybe the guy got out of a car and
it insinuates I don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is, and also I think he's passed out.
Yeah, he's just passed out. I don't know who he is, but everything's kind of fine.
So they're not rushing there. You know what I mean? A man passed out in the snow. That's very pointed. Those words are very pointed.
2 words she should have said.
Officer down. Right. And if she's so familiar with these cops, like, you know what I mean? We know she is. Brian Albert, you know, Uncle Bry, whatever the hell they called him. She would know that.
Yeah,
so
she knew that. Everybody knows that. We've been seeing that shit on TV our whole life.
Yeah, she's dirty.
Officer down. Every cop within fucking 30 miles is on his way.
On the Canton Police Station, where did you and Sergeant Mechanic go?
The McCabe's house in Canton.
At 10:55 a.m., Proctor arranges a meeting with Matt and Jen McCabe. Although the officers are in an ideal setting, close by, they do not request that Matt and Jen come to their current location, the Canton Police Station, for their interviews. Nor do they drive to Matt and Jen's location at 34 Fairview Road, where they could have conducted multiple witness interviews, examined the crime scene, and viewed the interior of the home. Instead, everyone travels to the McCabe residence, a tactical move to shift the focus and distance the investigation away from the property. As of this moment, it's unclear what they knew, because we don't know what's been relayed to them in person or on phone calls. But Jennifer and Matt were ready to bring them into the circle with their new narrative. Everyone would be on the same page. Brian was coming too. He has been present for every police interview so far, and Jen was nervous to speak to detectives without him.
We spoke with Matthew and Jennifer McCabe, as well as Brian Albert.
Presumably, Jen described her true recollection of events as they related to Karen Reed. Because in order to weave a convincing cover story, they would need to understand, to some degree, key aspects of what occurred.
Jen!
However, the truth about what happened to John inside the house until he was found outside was likely left very vague. It would be up to Brian Albert and Michael Proctor to figure out how, from a law enforcement point of view, to make it cut and dry. In order to secure an arrest warrant, they needed 2 things: a witness who claimed to have heard a confession.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
How did you, when Jen McCabe was up on the stand saying Jen like that, how did you like that? That incited like shit inside me that I didn't know that I had. I thought that was so gross, just like. Oh wait, Turtle Boys, yeah.
What's up, Turtle Dove?
Hey,
How
what's
we
up,
doing?
Turtle Dove? How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Sorry about the late response.
To what? You haven't responded at all.
I know. It's terrible. I'm sorry.
What you up to, Steve? You getting ready to
Just getting ready for do my thing. You know, it's Saturday night.
Oh yeah, Saturday night.
How you guys doing?
Oh man, just getting ready to watch you do your thing.
Yeah, it's
Enjoying
pre-gaming over here.
Yeah, I'm
Pre-game.
enjoying your YouTube presentation here. Been listening to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Recapping some good content here, right? No drama. I love it.
Yeah, I went drama free for your pregame.
Yeah, I like it.
I was curious to see how much lower my views would be, but it's only about 100 people.
Oh, we delve in every once in a while, though. I mean, we dip our toes in there, do we not?
Oh,
Yes,
sure.
we do. Yes,
A little
we
bit
do.
here to there. I mean, there's a lot of it out there, but you know.
Yeah, but one day
Like
you'll
somebody-
be out from under all these charges, and you'll
Oh,
be
then
able
it's
to
back
get up
on.
the game
Yeah,
and do it.
that's back on for sure. Then I'm gonna have a lot of. It's gonna be like Festivus, airing grievances. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, feats of
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Out in the back of Norfolk County Courthouse, you're going to do the feats of strength. See what
Yeah.
happens.
So you feeling good? You in a good mood? You ready to knock
No, I'm
one
in a
of
great mood, man. We're gonna talk about the Tully files tonight because I
Ooh, nice.
really hate Brian Tully. I really hate him.
Nice.
He's just fucking. He's the most evil one in all this. Well, you work with him. That's your guy, Kazi.
Well, he keeps burning my briefs in the basement. That's why I don't have responses. Because I go down there, he's shoveling stuff into the wood stove. It's always my papers.
He's probably wearing shorts right now. It's 10 degrees outside. So
well, because he's a tough guy and he doesn't need to wear pants. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, some of y'all's weather got loose and got down here to Mississippi, and it's not good. It's not good. It's freezing.
I thought you guys were in. I thought you were in Louisiana. You're in Mississippi.
Yeah, I'm in Mississippi.
Ah, no shit. Okay.
I'm on the Cape. It's freezing down here, dude.
I heard it was like 20 degrees in Mississippi, like that area.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Right now it's about 33. It's
I didn't know
raining.
it got that cold.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay.
It's so fucking hot here. Usually it doesn't. It battles the cold, but we do about 3 weeks every year where it's bad.
That's cool.
It's gonna be Snowmageddon out here. They say.
Shit, dude. Everybody with a 4-wheel drive, have them locked in. If it freezes over, they'll just be out riding around.
Yeah, I'll be riding around.
Yeah, we're supposed to get like 18 inches out of here, something like that. It's gonna be one of those
We
days.
won't get any snow. We don't ever get snow.
You know, it's a good. Although it's a good day to get snowed in. The football's on all day. You know,
Yep.
Patriots, bro. We.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You gotta do it.
Oh boy! Don't even do it. Don't
I
let
think
us
who
get
that
back to the
nation's
Super Bowl,
pulling
man.
for the Patriots this time because it's been pretty fun to watch Drake May.
It is. It would be a much better Super Bowl with the Patriots than Jarrett's did. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see an 8.5 point underdog.
Is
in the
Stidham
Super Bowl.
really? I mean, the guy that we, you know.
But nobody wants to watch two low-scoring teams either.
I mean, like he's a joke, but then I'm fully confident we're gonna win. The only thing that bothered me was that McVay called him Stiddy, and I don't like that because it's like,
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
well, it's just I just feel like you don't call somebody Stiddy unless you're like really confident in him. Like, oh, you got to earn the name Stiddy. I don't know. That
brings
makes you
me
but we'll
back-
be fine. I'm not worried about Stiddy.
When the Patriots played the Eagles, who was the shitty quarterback who beat us in like 2008?
Nick Foles.
Yeah,
Big Dick Nick Foles.
yeah.
That was a miracle.
I'm getting those type of vibes.
Nick Foley and Dynamite.
Nick
They
Foles
don't
had
get
already
that.
Nick Foles had already been a starter before that. Like with Nick Foles was somewhat established by that point, and he also had played I think the last 4 or 5 games of the regular. Carson Wentz was on a bender that year for the Eagles, then he got hurt, and then
Yeah, that's right.
Foles came in and guided them to the one. They were the 1 seed, and
It just kind of reminded me of it for some reason.
He's got a statue because of it in Philadelphia.
Does he
Does
really?
he really?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
It looks
shit.
like Nick Foley and Dynamite.
Next to Rocky. Hey, Rocky.
Yeah. You know
Like
Napoleon Dynamite.
Jay-
So
Jay
Nick
Brill's
Foles kinda
top?
looks like him. So
Oh, Jay Brill, bro. Just whenever you mention that name, all I think about is like
Brio.
the movement, the standouts, everything, bro.
I was there.
Hey, he played an integral role in all this, man. Like he's really important. So
I mean, he really was boots on the. He was there from day one. I mean,
Everywhere.
we can talk a lot of shit, but he was there the entire time.
yeah, the cold, sleet, rain,
Yeah.
whatever. Jay Brill was by my side. I remember him and all that stuff. Like we might have our differences now, but
Yeah.
say what you want about that guy. He raised a lot of money for Karen Reed. He's a really deep thinker. And he said he's had a lot of great things, said a lot of great things I hadn't thought of before. They're just like I'm like, wow, he really makes you think. So
Yeah.
I'm just honored that Bill Reed got to share a platform with Jay Brill. That was really
He's a real thiep dinker. You know what I mean? He's a real thiep dinker.
Yeah, we read that article you wrote about him on Turtleboy News.
I didn't write that. Somebody
Oh,
North Shore Turtle Babe wrote that.
Wasn't that South Shore Turtle? Yeah. Okay.
No, North Shore Turtle Babe
Oh,
wrote that.
North Shore. Okay.
Well, we
I'm so-
definitely read
she was
that.
at the Wilbur, and I sent it to her afterwards.
It
She was
seemed
in
like
one of the
I'm
VIPs.
very-
He's so mad about that, dude. That's all it is Turtle Boy derangement syndrome. Like
You gotta be a
it's
bad
real thing
motherfucker
to people.
if you take a bullet and then your first instinct is to head down to the paper so they get the story while it's fresh.
Yeah,
that's a fucking gangster right there.
Yeah, like he I guess I didn't even read the whole thing. So I guess he wrote in and wanted us to write about like his kid getting picked on or something. And then she looked into him and she found out he was the problem. I don't even know the whole story. That was my take on it. I trust her judgment. And so, and just, drama free. But back in the day, we used to have a lot of fun with people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I mean, he was there from the beginning, so there's not much we can say. you know.
Yes, he's a day one guy. He's not one of these guys that just showed up at the last minute on like a YouTube panel, and you're like, who the fuck is that guy? You know, and what's he on? You would never ask anything like that with him. You're just like, oh, it's fucking Jay Brill, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, boots on the ground. He's been around with the Roccos forever. Like, he's Jay Brill. He's just an institution in and of itself.
Yeah.
Are we being serious? I don't know if y'all are being serious or not.
No, dead serious, man. Dead
He
serious.
showed up even later than Kasi G. I mean, that you can't, you know what I mean? And I
He was
came in
there,
late.
like, he wasn't there on the first day, but he was there on like the third or fourth day. Like, he, you know, he was taking a
He
nap,
was.
I think.
He was.
But you know, he emailed me and he's like, dude, I got some great tips for you, some great insight. You know, I'm gonna feed you this. You know, we're gonna work together. We're gonna take this guy, we're gonna take these people down, we're gonna get justice for Carrie Reed. I'm like, me and you, Jay, bro, let's go. You know,
I see old Turtle
I
Boy.
feel like we're participating in a relapse right now. I'm sorry. I just
no, it's not a relapse, it's being
Okay.
nice.
okay.
It's being
Yeah,
nice,
you're
you know?
saying nice things.
Yeah, you can't say nice things.
That's
No,
uplifting.
no, no. You can. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just
Man, chill out, Kazi. Damn,
I'm sorry.
Hey, Erica.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Got some slack. This is where he comes to relax, Kazi.
I mean, he's supposedly, you know, wants to come ask me questions too. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'm glad things are dying down. That's good though, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Kazi's going to be at the courthouse for your hearing, and so are a bunch of these other people that we know.
Velcro strapped up, baby.
They're going to be available for questioning, if that makes any sense.
Crazy. I'm gonna get a hotel room probably Thursday night because you know you don't want to do the commute into Boston at that time of day.
I think I'm gonna have to do the same.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, you're a Worcester girl. You know, like the commute from Worcester to like normally it's an hour drive. In the morning, it's a 2-hour drive. Like,
Yeah, you gotta leave at like 6.
yeah, it's fucking balls driving from Worcester to Boston. Like as soon as you pass 495, it's just a fucking parking lot. You know.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that shit every
Turtle
day.
Boy, you were saying you have a relative that lives in Marlboro. I grew up in Marlboro along with Mary.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. What was that? Fort Meadow?
Everybody but me up here.
I mean, it's a big lake, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know, like Kings Grant, you know that area?
Yeah. I know Kings Grant.
Oh yeah. I was just there today, and I was just
no kidding.
my nephew's birthday party. So, yeah, I mean, they've lived there for like I don't know 7 or 8 years. Marlboro's a nice place, you know.
Yeah.
It's a commuter. Right. It's like a Boston.
It's all right.
It's kind of a Boston suburb. It's close enough. You know,
they call it a city. They call it a city for some reason, which
yeah.
Whatever. But I was born in Worcester and grew up in Marlboro with Mary.
I didn't know.
So, so Teebs, this last hearing that got moved, it got moved for what reason? Something with you or something with them?
Scheduling conflict with my attorneys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you need them.
Things happen.
You need them.
I didn't even ask. I don't.
Everybody's making a big deal out of it.
It's none of my business. I never asked. They just told me they have scheduling conflicts. If they wanted to tell me, they would, and I wouldn't even repeat it. But you know, I guess they're like, this is routine, so this happens.
Yeah, I was getting ready to come home and watch some shit, and then I started seeing, it's been moved. I was like, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, the facts of the case remain the same. You know,
but I know they're bad up there where you are, or where you guys are. About kicking the shit down the road. Like they love to just kick the can down the road, you know.
They do, yeah.
So I'll feel better about this in June. Let's try it then.
The facts of the recusal motion remain the same, right? Mm-hmm. Robert Cosgrove is getting sued by a woman who was a witness for them, and now all of a sudden is not a witness for them because she's saying the wrong things, and is a likely witness for us because of information that she possesses that she could be questioned about, you know, that directly relate to me. Yes, correct. That directly relate to them. So, you know, so it's in his benefit since he's being sued by her, to just try to smear her credibility. So any attack on her credibility could be perceived by a jury or whoever as just him protecting himself in his lawsuit, as opposed to him seeking justice.
He's got himself in a sticky little situation now.
Yeah. Right. And people I mean, she launched this lawsuit and people are like, oh, you Turtle Boy, you did this. You guys conspired. That's what these idiots are saying. Newsflash. She launched this lawsuit in like early September. She won Ratchet Madness 2 weeks later. I don't think we were conspiring.
I
Like,
bet
stop it.
She ran away with first prize.
Well, they're regretting it. Let's remember when they probably thought they were getting the greatest gift in the world, like your ex-girlfriend was turning on you, and they were getting all this information. She's telling them everything, you know. And now they're like, what the fuck?
The tables have turned.
She's telling she's telling everybody everything.
Yeah. And they're like, well, you know, credibility. They're like, oh, she has no credibility. That's what they say. It's like
really credible when they were going to use her, though.
Yeah, when they did use her, she testified against me like 4 times. Tim Bradle has cross-examined her more than anyone. You know,
fine then.
Yeah, Robert Cosgrove found nothing wrong with her credibility when she testified at my trial in June.
While she was at home,
except when she came to my house and tried to yell at me.
Oh man, that's good.
Good Tony. What are we gonna do with her? But you know, whatever.
When you're conflicted, you're not doing anything, Kazi.
I'm not doing anything.
You're gonna recuse yourself.
I just want to make it clear, I'm not doing anything.
The fact that he's hanging on so much and fighting this just tells me they don't have anyone.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, if they had somebody else in the pipeline that could do this,
he's not even that fired up about it in the last hearings we've watched. He's just pissed off that the judge is doing what he asked.
I think the marching orders are drag it out as absolutely long as you can.
Cost as much money as possible.
And then, you know what I mean? Like it'll fade off into the sunset or something like that. I think that's what he's being told. I mean,
I just don't get for what
I don't know because
the Karen retrial's over, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys lost, man. It's over. You know, you didn't get her. You ain't gonna get me.
Yeah.
I'm not guilty. This is not witness intimidation. This is a joke. That's what this is. This whole thing is a freaking farce.
Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it, man. Everybody knows it. You know, and
we're glad you're enjoying the drama-free life. Take a break and relax, kick back, get some support, and then later on, you know, when you crank back up, you'll have a new outlook on it. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's the plan. I mean they're trying very hard to suck me back in. Just not today, Satan. You know what I mean?
Nah, you've been too long now. Now you can resist. You know.
Yeah, I'm not falling for it.
Turtle Love, I never thought the no drama thing would work out for you, but look at
it's working.
You've done it. You've done it for I don't know. Emily C will tell us how long, but you've done it.
Yeah,
since he was on this show the very first time he ever came on, we talked about that going drama free, and he was like, and then he stuck with it. So,
and you know, the majority of people seem to enjoy it because it's like you're not feeding into it, and you know you're gonna get it someday. Like someday I'll relapse.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But for now, it's just as fun to watch the people that want you to fucking, you know, just take another hit. Watch them just lose their fucking mind because you just will not pick it up.
Some days you walk that line and it's kind of fun to be like, I didn't really tip over.
Like just fucking with them. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
This Karen Reed movement's been the gift that just keeps on giving. It's a never ending story.
They try to come up with things and really bait you into it. Like you got to talk about this.
Oh, dude, out here where we're not showing you, it's the Karen Reed Hunger Games out here. You know what I mean?
It is. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm way too big for them. I'm way too focused. You know, I mean, it is amazing sometimes when you go on Twitter and you're like, you see that purple thing on the profile. It's like, oh, the Spaces is going on, and you click on it, and then you see all the talking heads on there, and you're like, oh my god, it's the biggest assholes in the world on a panel. And you just listen for 2 minutes and they're just talking about you. Like that's the craziest part about my world is that like I go on Twitter and I go on any Spaces and what's the topic of discussion? It isn't like anything involving a case or anything. It's just me as a person. That's the topic of discussion. And it's like, wow, I really made it in life where there's like all these people, like they don't seem to understand the mere fact that you guys are sitting in a group talking about me is a testament to how much I'm winning. Like you guys can't stop talking about me. You're like I'm on your mind all the time. Like you shouldn't even know who I am.
Every day.
Right.
All day, every day.
You want to make me feel irrelevant, don't talk about me. You know what I mean? Like you want me to go away, stop paying attention. But you can't. You can't. And that's what it's been like since day one. That's been the formula with these people. It's like without them, you know, without haters, you're nothing. I owe them
they know the recipe. But they just keep feeding in, and it's like
I'll take it.
They're obsessed. That's
a little bit.
They're absolutely it. obsessed. I mean, you take a look at Twisted Tragedies shit that pops up in my feed like every day. Like, it doesn't matter where like. Sometimes I do it just for fun. Like when I'm doing like I want like white noise in the background, like I'm cleaning or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like doing, changing my brakes or something. I'll put her on and just randomly, just no matter where she is, she's like, sewer turtle, you know what I mean? Fuck, terrible.
And she's so confident in the things she says about me too. Like, oh, he's definitely going down, and I'm a lawyer. Like, she's a lawyer or something. I know what I'm talking about because I've worked in the prisons and I've done this, and I know what I'm talking about. And literally, all of her productions just never happened. He's going.
You don't know the background information that I have on sewer turtle, but I can never show you people. But I have it.
Oh, trust me. When
You don't,
she laughs at attorneys that I'm so much smarter than Mark Betterow. I'm so much smarter than Tim Bradle. Okay, dear, right?
Right.
Your initials are GED. Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's fun. It's fun to pretend.
Yeah, exactly.
Fun.
And so there's no shortage of people like that out there. I mean, Krusty obviously is the most obvious one, but she's a better speaker than Twisted Tragedy. She's better at tricking people. You know
I'm
what I mean?
scared of her. You got me scared of her. Like, I don't fuck
bit.
with her on my channel because I don't want her fucking with me because I've been watching you for 2.5 years and I don't want that kind of smoke. She's good at this.
No, she ain't.
I don't need that.
I mean, she's been trying and just failing. I mean,
She's not that good. She's not that good at it.
The lesser trolls are just as aggravating.
She just got lucky this time around because she's been obsessed with me for years, and she got lucky this time around because she found some cops that were corrupt enough to fucking use her, use her as a No, she's been trying this with police departments and DA's offices in Massachusetts for years, going to the cops on me, going to the DA's office, trying to jam me up on the most insane shit. Like, what? How is this a crime? What? And they just blow her off. And finally, she found the Norfolk County DA's office, and they were like, "Yeah, you seem credible. Let's come on in."
And they were desperate.
Yeah, write emails. We need somebody to write propaganda for us. We have literally no one. There's no one out there yet. There was no Julie Carpenter yet. There's no forensic room yet, the foreskin room yet. Like, none of those things existed yet. So who's gonna take this up? Well, this thing called Krusty Panties will do because that's all they could find. And
Hey, Turtle Dove, can I ask you a question real quick?
Oh,
and, you can answer it or not, right? But the grand jury thing, the grand jury summons that was gave to you by Gatuni, right? Do we know that's fabricated 100%?
Well, we know that it was scheduled for the 27th and that there didn't end up being a grand jury. Like they issued it to her on the 22nd. And there was one scheduled for the 27th, but after I got it put in jail, they just canceled it.
They just can't. So it might have been real. So it might have been
I think it might have been real because it said at the top of it, "Can't witness intimidation," whatever. You know what I mean?
Because I always wondered about that, because if that's fake, then Tully is dirty and needs to be fired. You know what I mean?
No, it was real. It was signed by a judge. It was I analyzed the fuck out of that thing when I saw it. It was hasty. It was put together quickly. But the most important part about that is it said Canton witness intimidation case. That was the case it was about. So that grand jury summons was for the McAlbert case, which makes her a witness in that case, which is our whole argument, So because she had on December 22nd when she got that, I hadn't gone to her apartment yet, so they couldn't have charged me with anything against her. So that grand jury summons was not for her future case, which the incident hadn't happened yet. You know what I mean? That was for the prior case, which was the McAlbert's case. So they are the ones who deemed her important enough, incredible enough to be a witness in front of a grand jury for them.
Right. And once you went into custody to forget it because he's in custody now. So
yeah. Right, exactly. We got what we wanted.
Right. Yeah. You got him where
nice. You did your job. We don't need you.
Right.
Yeah. They do end up calling her for a grand jury a month or so later, but that is for her own charges, which ended up getting dropped.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Good question, Kazi. I like it.
Thank you.
Legal scholar.
I try to do my homework, Turtle.
He is a smart guy. There's a ton of really smart people in this movement, man. like a lot of fucking lawyers, and there's a lot of accident reconstructionists and engineers, and there's a lot of really smart people out here.
For sure, man. For sure. It's and very talented people, like you guys were talking about Mmiiccrrooddoottss before, and Emily C. And there's just been so many along the way. And Joe Flipperhead, it's created great content. Like there's been a lot of people who, you know, back in the day when it was just about content and we didn't know personalities and no drama or recordings or any of that shit, you just saw a lot of talent come out in this whole thing that I'll always remember. You know, it's good.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah,
the story is ever unfolding, so it's like something new every day, every week. You know.
Yeah, there has been no slowdown in news for sure.
The slowest time for the movement was in between trials when all the creators were tired, like exhausted from fucking streaming the first trial or whatever, and it was just kind of a month of deadness. And it was weird.
There was some down points.
Remember you took a vacation or some shit? I can't remember. Like,
I started blocking people who were too into drama. Like I blocked Auntie Deb, you know, because it was just like I had to block. I blocked Broyles. I blocked like a lot of people that were like, there was just such a lack of content that people were just getting into stupid arguments over nothing. And it kind of foreshadowed the future though. You're like, yeah, this is what's going to happen when it's over for good. So, except it's going to be like the people at the top kind of, you know, Karen and I.
It's the free Karen Reed Hunger Games. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to gain ground, and it's, you know, some people are still trying to free Karen Reed. It's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? She's free.
You know, I got charges, right, guys? You know, hey.
Yeah, let's focus on something that's like pertinent, something that we need to get done.
Yeah, I mean, basically, there was just a lot of people throughout the movement that recognized the importance of my work, but still just didn't like me. You know what I mean? And like the whole recording gate thing kind of gave them a reason to be like, fuck you, Turtle. You're the worst person in the world. Now we don't support your charge. Because there's a lot of that amongst the free Karen Reed people now that like, I'm also guilty of witness intimidation. Like all of a sudden they've all said that. Like, I hope he goes to jail. Like all these people are like Karen Reed people. They would love if I went to jail. Like it's crazy. They're like even crazier than the antis.
I've never understood that, man. Like, you know, how you want someone to lose their freedom. And like, I've been in jail, right? It was a long time ago. It was Bill Ricca, and it was the hole, and it was terrible.
How long are we in for?
30 days in the hole.
God damn.
Yeah, because of my whatever. It was assault and battery on a police officer. I busted his nose.
Man,
and,
fuck.
Yeah. It was a long time ago, but they put me in the hole for 30 days. I didn't know whether it was day or night, what was going on. You know, they shoved meals under the door. It was terrible. And for someone with kids, you know what I mean? Like to say that you want them to go to jail and lose their freedom is just nuts.
Bro, yeah. It's just like the thrill it's like some random person sitting in West Virginia sitting there, or like Australia, and like the thrill of their day is like, I really hope this stranger I've never met before on the internet loses his freedom. Like that's what's going to bring me happiness today. Like,
I don't like
how
what he
empty is
said.
your life that brings you happiness?
You know what really pisses people off is like when you don't highlight their comment, or you highlight it and make a negative remark or something, they're just immediately your enemy. It doesn't take very much to make people your enemy on the.
Yeah, people get pissed real easy online. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you this, Turtle.
I didn't notice.
I'm talking to Turtle Dove. I forgot.
Yeah, but we're trying to get people to realize that, you know, Karen's free, and we need to focus on your shit, because your shit is bullshit. It's extra bullshit.
It is. And Karen's thing's going to go on for like 5 years, bro. You know how long lawsuits last? It's going to take forever, especially as one as complicated as hers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there will be plenty of Karen Reed content after my case is over. I can guarantee these people that. Like, mine will be over within a year at the most, you know? Like, trial date's still scheduled for like, what, 10 months away, something like that? Yeah. And, you know, That would be crazy. Like imagine another trial where Jennifer McCabe takes a stand.
Ooh.
Like picture that, you know?
Yeah, we don't want it to go that far though, because it's bullshit.
No, we don't. That's expensive. It's like retired. I mean, I would settle for an evidentiary hearing, but you know.
Well, it feels legitimate, but if they show the videos of the crimes, like when you're knocking on the door trying to get somebody to answer it, that's not a felony. When you show up at a game, that's not a felony. You're doing fucking standouts and walking around with 30 people in the street, like protesting that they said was a mob. We showed that it was a bunch of older people hugging and laughing and joking. They weren't pissed.
Oh, but I had a sign that said blood pizza.
I know.
Like people really think there's blood
felony.
in the pizza. I mean, the medium chicken parm is believable, but blood in the pizza?
Like picture, like some customer showed up there and it's like, oh, you know what I could go for?
Oh my God, I can't eat that. There's blood in there.
Oh, there's blood. Oh, dude, I'm going to write a Yelp review about that.
I got to go to the next place where there's not blood in the pizza.
Well, we haven't.
We're going to get some blood-free pizza in this town.
We haven't seen any felonies yet, and it's
You
just
find it.
ridiculous at this point
Yeah.
that it's still going on.
It is, bro. It is ridiculous, you know.
But we'll let you go. I know you probably got to get set up, dude.
It's about that time.
Got to get those technical difficulties going.
Yeah, it'll all be fucked up.
We got videos to clip, dude. We need a good couple of minutes of.
I don't know. It'll be fucked up somehow. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, man. We'll be there. I'm gonna drop all these people in there in a minute.
See you in a little.
See you later, Trill Duff.
Peace.
Later. We have Frozen Turtle Boy on the screen.
We have Frozen Turtle, Dove.
I'll take him off of there. Well, this show escalated again.
Yeah.
17 minutes until transport time.
We didn't
So
get
we
through
ride some turtles.
video.
I don't know if I can stop watching freaking.
He's always a good guy. You know what I mean? He just answers questions. He's not,
He's very
He's a
easy
good
to
dude.
talk to, and
yeah. I don't give a shit like review. Oh, Turtle Boy Cultman. No, I support his cause, man. That's it.
Well, that's what we try to build here, somewhere that people can come, chill, hang out, maybe watch some good stuff, maybe watch some drama, maybe watch some YouTube stars, hang out with regular people like us.
Right. Just regular folk.
This thing has been fun. I never thought it would be this much fun streaming.
it is fun.
It is fun, man. I'll tell you. I'm still trying to work out the kinks with StreamYard, but when I do, it's going to be good.
Confetti.
I know. We almost hit 1,000 too. That would have been a new record.
So the phone says 971 right now.
Yeah, we got pretty close there for a second.
We're pretty close. That was pretty good, man.
But like I said, when there was 50 people here, it's just a number on the screen. So as long as everybody's having a good time.
Listen, I'm amazed. I was at the beach last night and earlier, and I had more last night. I had 80-something people, and I tried to imagine what 80-something people would look like on the beach. You know what I mean? A lot of people.
It'd be crowded. But we did hit our goal, so we got to play this.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus.
Terry. Back up, Terry. Back up. But yeah, that interrupted our Mmiiccrrooddoottss viewing for sure. I don't think I want to watch 10 minutes of Mmiiccrrooddoottss. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
For now, that was Jen. And physical evidence directly tying Karen to the scene. Because without it, they have no case. All they needed to do was locate the SUV and get it back to the Canton Sallyport. But before they could proceed, one critical detail had to be checked.
After the interviews at the McCabe household, Sergeant Buchanan and I traveled to Good Samaritan Hospital.
Proctor and Buchanan needed to study John's wounds for one reason only, to determine whether the damage could be passed off as a pedestrian strike. Because if not, this entire plan won't work. At 12:48 p.m., Michael Proctor calls Jen McCabe for 1 minute and 9 seconds. He had just left her house. Now they're communicating again. And approximately 2 minutes after she hangs up the phone, she deletes the screenshot she took at 6:08 a.m. Brian Albert's contact card. She had provided Brian's phone number to someone. Now she's deleting it after hanging up with Proctor. This points to Jen being instructed by Proctor to simply delete incriminating interactions from her phone, with assurances that Trooper Garino wouldn't pursue their recovery. Which he didn't. Exactly like what occurred in the Birchmore investigation.
We knew Miss Freed was there receiving treatment for Section 12. They had formed up. She was released prior to our arrival.
At 1:24 p.m., Jen McCabe calls Michael Proctor yet again. They speak for 1 minute, 42 seconds.
We wanted to view Mr. O'Keefe.
They checked John's injuries, primarily to make sure the car accident story would hold up. They saw what everyone else saw, the appearance of an animal attack and no bruises. A man who looked severely beaten. They knew they had a problem, but they'll try to make it work. This will all get buried when Karen accepts responsibility.
To hell with the medical evidence. Karen Reed was going to be charged because that's what you had decided to do, correct?
Objection.
Sustained.
This was his chance to step off the ride. He could have acknowledged that the wounds alone ruled out a vehicle strike. Instead, he pressed forward, later attempting to influence the medical examiner's conclusions, to fit his theory. But she refused, so he labeled her
a whack job. So after we viewed Mr. O'Keefe's body, we observed a pile of clothes in the corner that hospital staff had cut off Mr. O'Keefe. We observed one black sneaker with the Nike logo, a pair of blue jeans, a belt, boxer shorts, an orange t-shirt, and a two-tone gray light kind of hooded sweatshirt type material.
Trooper Michael Proctor did not send John's clothes to the forensic lab immediately. Instead, the chain of custody officially began when the items were delivered to the Massachusetts State Police Crime Lab on March 14, 2022. Completely unaccounted for 6 weeks.
One of your responsibilities is to make sure that chain of custody is maintained throughout the entirety of the investigation, all the way up to a courtroom, correct?
Yes.
Where's the log of those items being booked into evidence?
There was a chain of custody from when they entered the DA's office, and then when Trooper DeChico created a label for him, but also put him in the secure facility.
Can you show me where that is?
I'm not the evidence officer. I don't have that.
I see. So you didn't bring a log with you of any sort concerning the chain of custody of these items, correct?
No.
The log was never produced for the defense because it was never real. Proctor knows this. An oath is just a formality to him, one more obstacle to step over. He is ready to tell 1,000 lies without hesitation, convinced that a guilty verdict will solve all of his problems.
Does a physical log exist starting from January 29th, 2022 to today?
Yes.
Where's that physical log, sir?
He freezes.
I'm not an evidence officer, so I don't know how that. Yeah, so I don't know how that's generated.
Right. So as the case officer, you have no idea where an evidence log is that has something as insignificant as, I don't know, the victim's clothing.
Objection.
Sustained.
The fact of the matter is, the evidence log attendant to this case regarding those clothing items starts on March 14th when they were taken to the crime lab.
Now that they have evaluated John's injuries, it was time to find Karen Reed. He calls her at approximately 2:20 p.m. He identifies himself as the lead investigator of the case. But the primary goal of the call was to confirm the location of her Lexus SUV, which he learned was with her at her parents' home. At that moment, all he had was what Jen McCabe had told him, and injuries that did not align with a vehicular strike. Yet he was already making arrangements to seize the Lexus without seeing it, because now he was short on time. And Tully was already holding off the second search, waiting for confirmation from Proctor that they were returning with her vehicle. A trip to Dighton hadn't been planned. Time was now the enemy. They needed to report up the chain at Mass State Police that they had evidence pointing to a suspect, or else they'd start asking questions.
What's up, buddy?
Like the craziest thing about this case is when Proctor said he grabbed the vehicle at 4:15.
Yeah, and knowingly making a mistake.
And that, that's whatever. But the fact that he made every other thing that he did on the case relied on that time, that's ridiculous. Why would you do that? Because, like, think of it. If he says he grabs the vehicle at 4:15, which we know it was more like 5 o'clock,
Well,
right?
see, the answer is simple, Kazi, because nobody ever goes over their stuff.
Right,
Some of the stuff never gets brought up or opened. The folder never gets opened again.
It never sees the light of day. I get
They
it.
get used to that. And then every now and then it does do that, and they're in the habit already, and then now you're busted.
But when he goes into court and he says it in open court, well, I took that report and everything I did on the case after the fact relied on that one time that I took that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Nobody would ever do that. Why wouldn't you look at the watch or the phone or whatever that you have on you at the time that you're doing a different thing? You know what I mean? That is one of the most underrated things in this trial that he tried to get away with. His Scrivener's error about picking up the car. I mean, dude, nobody's fucking believing that. And I think it got skimmed over a lot because there was so much other crap that could be pointed out.
For the new people that are here, I have the live redirect set, so you don't even have to leave this room. I can transport you right into Turtle Boy's room. And I do it all the time. It's fun. And for you people who do know about it, guess what? Brownsville Food Pantry for Deer, my favorite cameras to watch for animals, they put me on their redirect list. So late nights now, I can drop you in the food pantry, and you're gonna love that. You love these other little critter ones? Wait till you see this one. It's sick.
Yay.
It's a good one. But they actually added me because I asked them so.
That's cool.
So much fun. But we may do an after party, Kazi. You know why? Because we still got about half of that video to watch. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do a little late night, little taste of drama late night.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I mean, everybody's snowed in. I don't have to work again tomorrow. You know what could happen?
Yep. It's gonna be crazy out there.
Mary B, you want to read some super chats?
Sure.
Well, Lisa Tobin sent me a Venmo. Thank you, Lisa. And Jax sent me a Venmo. Thank you, buddy. Lisa, thank you. So let's see what happened in these super chats.
Sandy D 630 became a YouTube member. Welcome. Iris Ty became a YouTube member. Genuine $4.99, no comment.
Thank you.
James Hare with letters and stuff, $20. Towards your next monitor, buddy.
Monitor funds.
KCEKG became a YouTube member. Lots of new members.
New members.
Angel Baby, my love, $5. Let's get the grift train going. Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Too cute by half for $10, says Trooper Paul. Your projected flying is making me choke on my dinner. Bah.
Nice.
You making it count for $1.99. Goals, free the turtle.
Free the turtle.
Rat House Media gifted Rat House Media memberships, 5 of them.
Yes, thank me.
Oh, thank you, Danny.
No, that was me thanking me.
Oh, okay. Mary Swampy for $10. Love y'all, free Turtleboy XOXO. And I love your profile picture.
That's cool. Love it. Because I'm a Saints fan.
Miss Harbin became a YouTube member.
Thank you, Miss Harbin.
Jay Walsh, who's making biscuits?
Clip it.
Making biscuits.
Ugh.
Making biscuits.
Always making fun of me. I love it. To making it count for $4.99, round 2 of gold. LOL, because the last wasn't teal.
No, it wasn't.
Your car's extended warranty, $10 with no comment. Speaks for itself.
Yeah, they usually have a lot to say.
Fearless Farm Girl for $5 just to hit the goal.
Love a good goal.
Jay Walsh, 7, $4.99. Keep trolling, ba with the ba. I think we got rid of all those people. Java Julene for $9.99. Love watching you guys. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. All right, so we got a few minutes. I'm going to pull Teebs up on the iPad. We already kind of know that he's getting set up for his technical difficulties. And that was a fun show.
Danny, can I just, I want to clear something up here. I think the chat is disagreeing with me on a couple things. We all know the reason why Proctor made the time later to pick up the car. We know that because he needed time to do whatever he had to do with his dirty ass to, plant taillight or something like that. And I'm of the opinion that he didn't even need to plant, taillight necessarily, just to, you know what I mean? Kind of, and then you would have to add more people in. But my point is if you listen to his testimony, he took all the time that he did things off of the time when he grabbed the car. He grabbed the Lexus from Dighton at her parents' house. And he's like, every report that I made after that relied on that time. That's what he said. And that's a ridiculous thing. I mean, how could anybody say that? But
Tom CPU's in the chat. What's up, Tom? Boots on the ground warrior. Tom CPU. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing good. I think we're getting close, so I think we should say our goodbyes.
Bye. Maybe see you later.
Okay, bye. See you guys later. Thanks for coming to the presentation.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
All right, Danny, thank you.
Yes, Mr. Kasi, Mary B, thank y'all for hanging out. That was a fun ride. See you in Teeb's chat.
See you there.
Chat rats, y'all ready? Light it up. Light it up. It's that time. Let's roll.
Got the crew on the dial and we setting out east. Rat daddy at the wheel on a trail for the beast. Toy got receipts and a pocket full of names, and we busting out truths like we blowing out flames.
Eastbound and down, chat rats rolling heavy. Truth on our tailgate, justice riding steady. Mic in our hand and the signs all red. Ain't no lies slipping past what the chat rat said.
taking charge. Law leans on the mic and her notes hit hard. Mary B's lifted, but she's sharper than attack. Dean's dropping questions while he's rolling in his Cadillac.
Breaker, rap mama here, got eyeballs on that shady scene. Y'all ready? Light it up, rats. 10, 4, 20. Northbound and bold, truth in the backseat. Chat rats got that heat. Can't be beat from the chat rats lounge to the courthouse gate. We ride for the truth and we show up to see that fate.